lovelies. Happy New Year. It's our first live of 2025. Correct? Because it is only January 5th. So yeah, it is our first live. Is it 5th? Girls got to see. Girls got some dirty glasses here. Oh my goodness. We got to clean. Yeah, that didn't help. I have to get me some. Hello, my lovely. I got somewhere there's. We'll use these. Don't ask what it is because you don't want to know. Okay, that's better. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! I brought my matcha latte, brought to you by me. Can I tell you? I used 1% milk. 2 points. People be like, oh, "Dang, you're bad." Half a cup. I used half a cup of milk and half a cup of water. So yeah, because we don't have that much almond milk, and I saved it for Peter. So yeah, 2 points. You know why? I wasn't going to have it, and then I looked. Like I said, I try to always tell you this. Be smarter because it's 2 points, but it's only 55 calories, which is nothing. So yeah, I'm going to have a half a cup of 1% milk. Think about these things. Don't always worry about points. It all works out in the wash. My gosh, let me say hello to Andrea, Karen, Darlene, Chris, Katya, Lori, Sharon, Jill, Linda, Karen, Christine, Roe, and another Christine. That's Christine's. Patty, Mustang Sally, Patricia, Colleen, hello, say hello. Nikki, Eileen, hello. Peg, Donna, hello. I'm with my caffeinated beverage, which could be good or bad. Erin, on the treadmill. I love when you guys do the lives on the exercise equipment. I would do it on mine, but it would be really hard to understand me. Because I'd be huffing and puffing. But I think that's fantastic. Some people watch the replays on machines. They take them out for podcast, like for walks. Take a walking podcast. That's fantastic. Had my last weigh-in the 31st, and I did not have a gain. 1.4 have to stay. That it wasn't for this group, that it would be supportive. I'm sure I would have been. Oh, you had a gain of 1.4. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. 1.4. Drinking our water with our fresh ginger slices. That's so fun to put some fun stuff in our water, isn't it? Jean, on our elliptical, my 6.5 hour. 3 hours off. Oh, thank you, guys. Carla, hello. Can I just say something? I mentioned it in some video. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday's outro of the video. I was saying goodbye. I don't know if you've noticed in the last month, 2 months maybe, especially more of the vlogs, I've let more of my personality show. Been more relaxed. Been a little bit goofy. I'm a goofy person, and if people know me personally, I'm a cut up, I am. But I always try to be a little bit more reserved, and I'm thinking, why am I being so reserved? You know, it's my channel, it's my space of the internet, let's be a little bit wild, right? Lynn, hello, Terry is here in the house. I just sat next to Terry a few days ago. She comes to my WW workshop. But yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have really been a little bit of a goofball lately, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's just, like, not that, I should be somewhat reserved, I agree. But, you know what? I think, I want to make lifestyle health content fun, because it should be. Life should not be so sad and upsetting and serious. We like to eat good food, and we like to have fun when we eat it. I'm glad you like it, because I like being goofball, because it's so much easier. Because I used to bite my tongue like, you shouldn't really say that on the interweb, Denise. I'm so far off the rails, but I'll always be here with you guys. Oh, Karen, it happens. Being here lets you a little bit less off the rails, I always say. Are you going to... What is wrong with my glasses? Why can't... I think I need an upgrade because I cannot see. Are you going to get this snowstorm? Yes. Tomorrow morning we're supposed to get some snow. They only... Where I'm located, it seems like it's going more south. So it changes day to day or hour to hour. So it looks like we're like 2 to 4 or 4 to 6, something like that, inches. Hi, Michelle. Oh, thank you, Lori. Yes, I was always my true self. I don't want to say I was phony, but I just was more reserved, my true self. Like the better behaved Denise. Now she's just like you, like we're all friends and how I'd hang out with my girlfriends and how I'd act there. Ask my wine girls. Yeah. I got my necklace came in. I mentioned it in my video. Remember I talked about my word of the year? Inspire. I love it too. So pretty. Exactly. Well, like I said, I was me. It was just more of a little toned down me. Like, like I always felt like you're on the internet, you should be somewhat reserved because, But yeah, no, not anymore. I'm tired. I'm just tired of being reserved. Evening in Ohio. Yeah, they predict early morning for us tomorrow. I'm in right over the bridge, 20 minutes outside Philadelphia. Hey, Remy. Yeah, I'm hoping it goes. I hope it really curves. And we don't get that much because I don't like snow. I got stuff to do. I don't know what, but I have stuff to do. Finish my shoveling. Oh, how many inches did you get, Christine? Oh, thank you, Karen. Yeah, I'm just, it's time. It's time to let the bear out completely. It's time. You know. It's time. It's just, yeah. It's time. Hey, 61 Proud Mary. Rolling on the river. I knew I was going to have to say that. Oh, my God. And I love to sing, and I can't sing for anything, but I do love it. People say, what would you, like, if you could have one talent, what would it be? Be singing. Hands down singing. Oh, well-behaved women don't make history. I like that one. Louisville, Kentucky received 7 inches of snow today. An ice storm to follow. Ugh. Ugh. Well, ours is supposed to... We have really low temperatures. I'm not sure if it even got in the 30s today. Our walk this afternoon... Though I have to say, Bailey's been really good about it. I am in Cincinnati, Ohio, and we gained a couple of inches already. We are 8 to 12 inches. Ooh. We've had a lot of rain this month. Our ground is actually very soft. I think it will absorb. Purchased the Pound Droppers cookbook, making white chicken chili tonight. Seems like there are so much great... She has fantastic recipes. I actually have one of her ebooks. One of them a couple years ago. I downloaded it by accident. How does one do that? I don't know, but I do have it. And I've used it, so, it was good. Hey, Barbara. I'm in Central Ohio last. Heard Columbus is about 45 minutes from me. It's supposed to get 4 to 10. I'm glad we got in northern. I'm hoping it goes a little bit south. Oh, white chicken chili. Karen's making it too. 4 inches over the past few days. Not a lot. And here they don't plow unless it's a certain amount. I think we have to have 6 inches for the plows to come out. Ground chicken chili. I love chicken chili. You know what's good on top of chicken chili or any chili is love corn. The crunchy corn. Oh, I love that. I put it on top of my chili all the time. And at the store you can get individual pouches of it. Hello, Kim. Hey, Jill. Find decided of a word. Okay. After my living with my list of possibilities, realize that progress will cover the intent of them, and all I need to make is progress. I like that. Progress is a great word. You got the ebook. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Gail. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you, guys. I got so many nice people complimenting me. Everybody's nice though, and I feel like it's been so much fun the last couple of months. It has. I've been having fun. Fun. Lori's here. It's 24 degrees in central New Hampshire. I don't think you're getting any of our snow, though. Current blizzard conditions here in Kansas. I don't like blizzard conditions. I don't. I saw that, Susan, and I loved it. I think we really get on our own case for that. Like, you weren't bad. It was the holidays. It was Christmas. It was Hanukkah. It was whatever you celebrated. Like, we always punish ourselves for eating more than we should. You know what? It's a holiday, and as long as it doesn't carry over, we're okay. So watching start WW again. You motivate me when I say, "Oh, awesome!" I could just read. Maybe I can move it closer. That might help. I don't know. Sometimes if I really think of these things, move the computer closer, Denise. Brentley, sorry about that. Oh, no. Oh, you don't start requesting the snow to stay here because I don't want it. Fun for us tonight. You are soft. Thank you, Patty. I like this new time. I think I have more energy. 7 o'clock. I don't know. I guess I'm I get a little wound down, but I'm quite wound up at 3 o'clock though. No snow here, Chicago area. I'm snowophobic. Went through this morning and got some fun leggings. I love leggings. I'm gonna come out and tell you something. Last year, where's the year? I think it was last year. I was watching TikTok, and somebody was advertising the TikTok shop. They had these fleece leggings. They were 3 for $10. They are so comfortable. They're high waisted. They fit so nice. They're so warm. I love them. 3 for $10. Oh my gosh, there's some nights, I'm gonna be honest, I sleep in them because they're so warm. I love them. I know. I'm Denise, and I buy leggings from TikTok shop. Me again. I live in Upper Peninsula. Why can I say that word? I know what it is, Peninsula. Way up, a lot of snow, but 9 degrees. Oh my God, 9 degrees. Thank you, Jean. I don't like winter. I don't mind it as long as there's no ice and snow. I can take the cold, but it's the ice and snow I do not like. But I don't, we have clothes. I can get warm. I don't like ice and snow because we could fall and get hurt. 12 degrees. Oh, in Ohio. Oh, I did taste the chocolate one this afternoon. Funny you should ask that. I loved it. The dark chocolate one, whatever the dark chocolate one was. I'm going to be tasting the caramel one later when I make my breakfast because I don't like, you're going to laugh, I don't like chocolate with oatmeal, like overnight oats. I don't mind it in an oat bake. I love the brownie oat bake, but I do not like chocolate overnight oats. I don't like it. So I wanted to try that. That was my snack lunch today. I had a little bit of dip and I had that. Peter had some. It was good. I really liked it. So you get a little insider information here. But I will be tasting the caramel one later. Hello, token 2, Mr. Scott. Okay. Well, I've been buying just things that if I gravitate towards them, it's not detrimental. Like, I got the little bags of Like Air on the TikTok shop. You saw my protein haul. So I have bars. If I want a little treat, that's what I'm going to grab. Nuts, trail mix. Try to measure them out. It's better if I measure it out because I tend to eat too much if I don't. But that's what so if I have that, I will grab that. But I get it. Like, that's why I told the boys I can't have chocolate chip cookies in the house. I can't do it. I have zero willpower when it comes to chocolate chip cookies. I just know that. Ozark Springfield has rain tonight, single digits. No word on schools. We haven't. All the kids are hoping for a snow day tomorrow, but we'll see. They haven't. Did they use any last year? We haven't gotten, honestly, in the last few years, we have not gotten a whole lot of snow. So I don't. They may just get. Though they just went back from Christmas break like last Thursday. They want another snow day. I'm like, why do you want the snow day later in January? So you've been in a few weeks. So that'd be me. I used to live in Western New York, Southern Buffalo. I didn't mind until I reached about 60. Yeah, I'm just, like I said, the cold I can take. Put my gloves, my scarf, my hat, my earmuffs, but it's that ice and snow I do not like. I love chocolate covered strawberry. I have not, they didn't have that one. A lot of people didn't like the white chocolate raspberry. I don't like raspberry, so I was afraid to try that because I'm not a huge raspberry fan. I love white chocolate, but I don't like raspberry. So I didn't, they had it, I didn't buy it. But I do want to try chocolate covered strawberry because I do like that. Oh, well, tell you, Lord, they had such a good deal. Was it Black Friday I ordered? I think it was. Oh my God. I got like 4 boxes. You saw my haul. I was a little bit embarrassed, but it was definitely affordable. They were $9 a case. It's a chocolate chip cookie. I can't, I'm telling you, I cannot have them around. I don't get coffee. I don't drink coffee. Going to make Italian wedding soup with homemade ground chicken meatballs. Exactly. I love. You know what? I make my mother's original Italian wedding soup, but I also make a quick one with just using box stock, a rotisserie chicken, and I have done frozen meatballs. But yeah, I would have done regular meatballs really quickly. Do you cook your meatballs before in the soup, or do you cook them on the side and then put them in the soup? I'm curious. Calling for snow here. Yeah, we're supposed to get, there's another storm next week or the next coming weekend. I'm hoping we don't get that. We're in a couple weeks when TikTok gets banned. I'll live. I don't live and die by TikTok. I don't go on too much. I don't even post on there much. I just honestly, it's just way too fast and young for me. I'm gonna be honest. But occasionally for fun food ideas, I'm telling you, they know where it's at on there. I mean, they got some fun food ideas. Where do you think that brownie batter baked oats came from? I love snow. You can have the snow, Miss Terry. She was asking me on Friday too. Reviewing W app tutorial. I need to go back and check out the meal plan. Yeah, I need to really do more on that. That was, I even said it in the video. I showed you how to meal plan quickly, but I think there's got to be a different way because I can't figure out how to meal plan from there and show me there, and that's where I'm having an issue with. But so we may have to revisit that part again. Working at the new Premier Shakes, Walmart. Check your local Walmart. If you have the Walmart app, or even go to walmart.com and put your store in, it'll tell you if it's in stock. That's how I did before I went. So Walmart, you can get a 4-pack. They're $1 more than the regular Premier. 3 points. Now, here's a fun fact. I scanned, which I mentioned in my video, I scanned the cinnamon bun one, and it came up as 2 points. Was it always 2 points? I thought it was 3. I thought they were all 3. I don't know. I feel like they've changed, and nobody told me. Nobody informed me that they changed. But yes, Walmart. I don't know about Target. You could check your Target app. That's what I always do. I always look at the store. And I know they will ship it to you, but sometimes it's nice to go and pick it up. I hear you. No, Walmart, yeah. Hanging leftover stuffed peppers. Oh, I love leftover stuff. I love stuffed pepper soup. I do. Only have to count the rice. Well, I'm having leftover chicken. I had these itty bitty little raviolis that I got somewhere. I don't remember where I got them. And I made that with some spinach and chicken broth. So that's. Hi from the UK. We have snow slowly getting back. Oh, Esther posted she had snow. Esther's in London. Chicken and fish and chips. Oh, I love fish and chips. I even love putting the vinegar on it. It's my favorite thing. Hugs to you too. Premier chocolate peanut butter. Oh my God, it's my favorite one. I love that one. That really is good. Yeah, I think, weren't they like when they first came out? I feel like they were 3. I felt like they all had gone up when one of the plans changed. We went from personal points. I feel like they went up. I don't know. I feel like they were 3, but alas, they are 2. I like cook before. I personally like them cooked. If I'm running out of time, I don't have time, I will throw them in the soup, but I like to cook them first. Yes, I agree with you. Yes, you probably can get them online if you want, but I don't. Yeah, but you have to pay shipping. So if that ever happens to me, I usually order like a lot of stuff. Vegan stuffed peppers. Ooh, I love peppers. The powder is 3 points. I never had the powder. How is the powder? I've never had it. Salted Caramel Quest. I thought it was okay. I still like the Premier better. I do not like the Premier. I mean, the salted caramel Fairlife because I feel like there's no caramel in it. When I have that skinny syrup to it, I'm like, because I want to know it's caramel. It was a nice like vanilla with a hint of caramel, but if you're gonna call yourself caramel, I need to taste it. And I felt like the Fairlife did not give me enough caramel taste. Oh, I like the cookie dough. I enjoyed that one. I didn't like the root beer. I didn't like the mint chocolate, which obviously I wouldn't like it, but I didn't like the root beer. I thought the root beer was the cookie dough was good. I love I was kind of unimpressed with the birthday cake. Just tastes like a rich vanilla, which I guess which is what birthday cake is, but points have changed because packages. That's what people were saying, that sometimes it changes because nutritional information changes or they reformulate it. Wish they would let us know. Like, I don't scan everything if I have it a lot. I got the Ninja Creamy. Sam's has it on sale for $159.94. Awesome. That indulgent Premier, I mean that chocolate Premier will make a really good creamy. If you like I said, I'm just not an ice cream person. Which I guess should be a good thing. I'm just not an ice cream person, but it would make a good ice cream. Vanilla's not bad. Oh, maybe that could be it, Mary. Oh, take care, Chris. Hey, Allison. Oh, you think what? I think maybe because I'm just used to it. I don't like. I think when you get used to something, you just don't taste it anymore. If you have something enough, I think your palate gets adjusted. Like I said this before, seltzer. You guys, my first, a few years ago when we were doing lives, I was tasting different seltzers and I didn't like them. Well, now since I've been having so many seltzers, I don't hate them as much. Like my palate has used to that seltzer taste. So I think sometimes it's something when we don't used to having it, our palate just like goes, we don't like you. Like a different. Oh yeah, I think vanilla is definitely. If you're gonna get one, I would definitely get vanilla. You definitely are. I agree with you there. You could add chocolate to a vanilla too. A protein drink can last me all day. What do you mean? You mean not being hungry? Oh, girlfriend, don't last me all day. It's not. I wish it did. When you make avocado chicken salad, do you use any mayo or just avocado? Depends. I would be happy with just avocado. Now, a tablespoon of light mayo is 1 point. So if you use a little bit less, you might not have to count it. You'd have to scroll on the wheel of shame. I also would have no problem putting a little bit of yogurt in that, quite honestly. So I may put a dash, not anything worth counting, actually, if I'm going to use avocado. If I'm going to count the points for avocado, I don't want to point anything else in there, personally. Hi, Roberta. Funny you say I have the new chocolate Premier and creamy container. There we go. I think I make like a death by chocolate. I would throw some chocolate chips in there and maybe some like dark chocolate, something else. Maybe some chocolate covered pretzels or something. I mean, I think 3 points for the whole container. You could really, you can make that ice cream. I mean, I would be willing for a decadent ice cream pay 6 points for that amount. I would be willing to do it. Last night was thinking egg roll in a bowl. Why not cabbage roll in a bowl? Thinking I'm so smart, so I made it. Later I Googled it. Apparently there's a lot of people. Well, we're all smart. I think you're smart. I love cabbage. Come on. I mean, that's like, in fact, I'm going to have for dinner probably leftover pork roast and cabbage from New Year's Day. There's a little bit left. Hopefully it'll still be there when I go up there. That's just my opinion. I do feel like we have, same thing with non-fat Greek yogurt. I didn't like it. When it first started to be zero, I couldn't do it. I would use it in things, but now since I've been having it for so many years, I can eat it right out of the container and not go, ugh. I just think because my palate is used to that sourness. I will say, if you make homemade yogurt, it's so much better. It truly tastes it does. You don't get that sour twang. But I will say, too, buying better brands helps, like Faye and Chobani. Theirs is better than getting the store brand. is. And I get our pocketbooks because I know how expensive they are, but if you get them on sale, I would highly recommend. I make Instant Pot Chicken Fiesta with rice. I'll be over, Mayor. I like anything Fiesta. Turkey taco. Oh my God, I love that. I love turkey taco chili soup. Like I said, if you have those little love corn, any of those crunchy corn things or corn chips, definitely. Call Seltzer's Angry Waters since she was little. Angry Waters. I call them expensive waters. Is your price getting like a mineral water in a restaurant? It's cheaper to get a glass of wine. I get full quick on the protein drinks. Really? Oh, it lasts you because you don't drink. I see. Yeah, I get that. I love egg roll in a bowl and Big Mac salad. I make a Big Mac meatloaf. I love egg roll in a bowl. And you can change up to like ground chicken, ground turkey, shrimp. Now we can do lean ground beef. I mean, oh, it's so fantastic. This serving of 0 point chili from the freezer. You guys are making me want stinking chili. Maybe tomorrow for dinner. Because we already have dinner for tonight. So maybe tomorrow for dinner. Have some chicken chili. Hey, Janet. I love. You know what I saw on? You ever watch The Kitchen on the Food Network? Jeff Morrow made meatball salad. I thought to myself, why didn't I ever think of that? He fried. You can get your meatballs cooked in the oven, quarter them, and put them on top of a big bowl of salad, like with peppers and onions and. Oh my gosh, it looked so good with like a ranch dressing. The ranch on that meatball, I am telling you, I'm like, well, I need to make. So we're gonna be having. There's gonna be meatballs on this channel soon because I have been craving meatballs. Meatballs are now stinking chili. Thank you so much for your ideas and making me hungry. You could have my share of the cabbage. Oh yeah, it does smell like that, and it doesn't get any better when it comes out. Just saying. Back in the 70s, yogurt was hideous. Oh, it was. Now it's in vogue to have water. And yogurts. There's so many fun ones. You can get oat yogurt. You can get goat yogurt. You can get, there's lactose-free yogurt. There's so many yogurts you can do. And I love making a yogurt bowl or get your protein powder, mix it with yogurt. Oh, that takes all the twang away. You can use cheap yogurt for that. You won't even taste it. So good. You put fresh fruit, nuts, seeds. I call them Progurt bowls. It's protein yogurt. So if you have to get rid of protein powder, put it in a nice serving of yogurt. And read the back of your yogurt container. What is the serving size? Don't just scoop it into the bowl. Measure it out. Put it on a scale. That I sort of did, Janet. I am doing this time. I find I don't know. I feel more energetic at 3 o'clock. But so yeah, this is the only live I do. Speaking of which, I did want to mention that I'm probably going to, I just don't know when. I've been asked by a lot of people to do a Zoom. So I'm just going to figure out when I want to do it. I was thinking maybe a weekend would be better for people. So I have the Zoom in my head. So I will definitely let you guys know. You had chili last night. Sounds so good. Wished hubby would eat chili. It was deep for my husband will eat anything for dinner. But yeah, I get that. Literally just finished making chili and cornbread. I love chili and cornbread. Weight Watchers used to have those little muffins in a mug, and they had a corn one that was really great with chili. Meatballs over the roasted oh my God, that sounds so good, Lynn. I am telling you, when he made that meatball, I'm sitting there literally drooling. There's going to be a meatball salad. Of Dr. Prager's California burger on a salad. I have some Dr. Prager's. You guys recommended them, and they're real. I'm going to be honest. They're pretty good. I enjoy them. I do. Now, it's a funny fact. When you see something like that, it comes out with it's like 6 points. And you say, oh my gosh, I could have a 0 point turkey burger. You could. But, we also have to look at what the calories are in that, what the protein is. And don't look at things at 6 points. Like, I always hate when we just look at something for the point value and look at the rest of the nutritional information. We have weeklies. Don't get so caught up in what the points are. We do all the time. Add Cool Whip or yogurt really helps the tang. I bet it would. Like I said, my tang right now has really subsided. Recipe with Roy makes a great crockpot chicken chili. I bet he does. And his cookbook, if you guys haven't gotten Roy's cookbook, it's definitely a go-getter. It's in my Amazon store. I'm thinking of trying Clean Simple Eats protein powders. Thoughts of how to prepare. Now you do know they are sold at Target if you wanted to try them, Patty. I saw them when I was there. Was it Target? I'm pretty sure it was Target. This way you don't have to buy a lot. They do sell them individual packets, not all the flavors. Definitely if you want to make a shake, if you want to make a Kroger bowl, is what I always say to get you want to taste how really the flavor of it is. Trader Joe's has cooked chicken meatballs in their refrigerator. So they are 0. Good to know. I like that. GHLG. That sounds really good. But love a Zoom. They're really, yeah, that's great. Thank you for that. I bought the Dr. Prager's dinosaur broccoli bites. I love all that dinosaur broccoli bites. I love broccoli bites. You know what? Hey, Alicia. Welcome. But yes, I feel like we get so hung up on points that we don't really look at, like, it's 6 points, but it's 150 calories. Like, this milk was 2 points, but it was 55 calories. So, okay, I may go into weeklies, but you're not really using as much as you think. I think these things are higher in points because they don't want us to eat too much of this thing. Not saying you shouldn't be able to have one serving of it. And I think we get hung up on the points versus calories thing. And when you're old enough, when you're looking and reading, now the nutritional information is on the app, calories or not, I know that. But you're seeing the protein. You're seeing if it's lower in fat, higher in protein. So that's the thing we have to look at. Hey, Bloomby? BB Bloom? CC Bloom. They are not there anymore, at least at mine. You can get them at Vitamin Shop. Oh, I know they're at Target. Well, I just saw them at my Target. Again, go on Target.com and search before you go out. I always suggest that. This way you know. And the Target app tells you what aisle it's in, which is very helpful because you're not wandering around. Like you saw in my little vlog on Friday, I went to Walmart and I was looking for the Ready Clean protein bars. Well, they're not with the protein. They're in with the granola bars. Why? Why are they not in with the protein? I have no idea. I would have known that. I would have looked in the protein section and figured they didn't have them. But they're in the regular granola bar section, which is hilarious, I think. Leftover sliced meatballs on a flatbread. I think, did I make that? I did a whole video on, it was all 5 flatbreads. I made something different. I had put leftover Chinese food on a flatbread. It was fantastic. I don't know if I did meatballs, though, but that does sound fantastic. I'm telling you, now you're making me want meatballs again. Meatballs and chili. Maybe I'll make a meatball chili. Hey, did you catch Nikki's live? I did not. Happy New Year, Sherry. Happy New Year to everyone. I think I already said that, but I will say it again because you could just come in. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. I appreciate it. Give it a big old thumbs up. Helps out my channel. Your commenting helps out. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Join us here. It's right there. And that notification bell next to it lets you know when I upload and when I go live. So if I go live and I don't plan it, it'll say Dish with Teas live. You'll get a notification. You'll get a notification when I upload a video. If you have not heard, I did upload today. You guys have been asking for a Weight Watchers app tutorial. So I did get that out. It's pretty in-depth. I didn't touch too much on the menu plan. It's because it's really hard. I did touch on it, show you how to set up, but we're going to go over that more in depth when I figure it out. Because I haven't figured it out yet. Just saying. I asked the sales clerk, she brought it up out of stock. She had no idea when. Yeah, they never do. Yes, Vitamin Shop, they do come. I'm not sure they just have the big bags at the Vitamin Shop, though, but I definitely would check it out. I'm excited to do some WW freezer meal prep. Love the new app. Never thought about calories versus points. It is because they make things high in. They don't make them. It just comes out though with the algorithm because it could be high in fat, high in saturated fat, high in sugar. So that's going to have a higher point value. So things that are high in protein, high in fiber will have a lower point. But that doesn't mean we don't have them. And I think it scares us because, oh my gosh, I don't want, just because you use points up, there's nothing wrong with that. That's why you have 23 points. There's so many people I've seen every day that don't even use their 23 points because of their gravitating on the 0 point food list a lot. And that's fantastic. But if you need those points, they're there. Oh my gosh, Erin, you're killing me here. And meatball lettuce wrap with Asian sauce. And some like crunchy veg on there, some onion. Pickled onion. If you've never pickled your onion, oh my gosh, you need to. I pickle onion all the time. There's many videos I have on there. Pickled onions, it's easy. Easy, easy, easy. I pickle vegetables. If you've never pickled carrots, oh, they're so good. Yes, a funny fact, the kid in school, it was the Snap who makes the pickle. She had these pickled carrots, and she made me try them. And I'm like, and I'm just okay, I'll try it. I was like, this is phenomenal. I need to make this. So I came home, thought about like, how am I gonna make a pickle? I make a pickle brine, and just make the carrots nice and thin. It was fantastic. I have to make those again, but I have to get the nice big old carrots. Don't get the baby carrots because they don't taste good. But the regular big carrots and cut them into like nice little sticks. Pickled carrots, I'm telling you, you will be eating tons of them. I cheated. My son told me they moved to the grocery side, and when they did, I'm telling you, it's hard to find anything sometimes. Like the same thing with the flings. Those flings Pop-Tarts. I don't know if they're necessarily a protein Pop-Tart. I don't know, but they have more protein than a regular Pop-Tart. Well, they're not with the other protein, like the legendary food protein Pop-Tarts. No, toaster pastries. Couldn't find them. They were in the Pop-Tart section of Target. We found them at Grocery Outlet for like half price. My son was like thrilled. So he got a few boxes. They're really good. I will say, I do think they're a little bit better tasting than the legendary food. They're less protein. That's probably why they taste better. Because sometimes we get a lot of protein and they don't taste good. But they're okay. I do like legendary, but I will say the flings are tastier. But again, you're losing protein on that. The bars are in with the granola bars, which is hilarious because I would have never thought to look there for the Ready Clean bars. And I like that. I love the texture of those bars. They have those little, it reminds me of like regular, like old fashioned when you would have those little bars when you were a kid. These points help me get healthy fats, including nuts, seeds, and avocado. Yes. Preach it, Susan. Just because oil and cheese and are higher in points doesn't mean we don't have them. Now that I have more zero options, like oats are zero and chicken thighs are zero. So now I could fit in cheese because I wouldn't use cheese in a sandwich because I don't taste it. So what's the point for me of having cheese if I don't know it's there? But now I still don't know it's there, but at least I know it does help with satiation. So I do have it, but I have the points for it now. It opens up you to eat more, I think, like more higher point breads, more higher point cheeses. Don't be having that fat-free cheese. Please don't. I beg you not to eat fat-free cheese. It is so not worth it. It is not. Yeah, they are crunchier than I don't mind it though, because I like a crunchy carrot. I can't imagine being a newbie on my road to these days. I've been with WM for 25 years and there's still things that don't make sense to me. I agree. A lot of things don't make sense. They don't. But I think it's us though. It's our mindset because I think we did something one way and we can't get away from that. With your pickled carrots, but I do cauliflower. Yes, I've done. I think I've done green beans. Have I done asparagus? I don't remember. But yes, you could absolutely. I've done cauliflower. It's so good. I agree, Lori. If you use the app, it will tell you what aisle things are. Yes. I don't think I even looked at Walmart. I just assumed they would be there. I'm like, oh, why aren't they here? And I happened to be down there. I'm like, oh, here they are. And all the protein cereals are such a Catalina Crunch is such a better deal at Walmart. I'm 2 months in, Michelle. I like it so much. It definitely helps me see the portions. Take a picture of my. I love that. And I've heard people say it's not accurate. It's not. 100% accurate. But I bet if you didn't take that picture, you wouldn't be tracking anything. So yeah, and look at it, and you know what's in your food. You've ordered it. You know what's in there. If you look at the app and you see something that's not there, you can just swipe it off. You can adjust your picture points. Adjust your picture points. You can do that. I did show that in my other tutorial, which I did link after that video. I did a video tutorial a couple weeks ago with the changes so you could see what's new. And then everybody wanted a full-on tutorial. Like I said, I was good up until the recipe thing. The grocery list is interesting. You don't have to use the service. You could just have the list there. Just don't hit order because then, you know, all bets are off then. Similar to pickled carrots, I forgot I had pickled cherry peppers. Perfect. I love peppers. I just had the other day. It was marinated. They were pickled in vinegar. It was mushrooms. I think I pickled my own mushrooms. Weird fact, though. When I put the garlic cloves in, they turned green. Could be a reaction to the vinegar. I don't know. But I had green garlic cloves in my pickles. Pickled mushrooms, I think it was. I still ate the mushrooms anyway. I didn't eat the green garlic cloves, though. Literally, they were like a teal. I don't think I showed it. I probably should have. Steve goes, is that mold? I'm like, no, it's not mold. I think it's a reaction from the garlic to the pickling. But yeah, definitely pickled onions on a hot dog, on a burger, I shared a video in the group last week. One of my old YouTube buddies, I haven't seen her in forever. I can't remember her name right now. It escapes me. Nancy's Nibbles of Life. She posted something. She made little appetizers. I guess it was New Year's. God, I guess it wasn't that long ago. It was New Year's. And she cut up salmon in little bite-sized pieces, marinated it, I think, or sprayed it with something, seasoned it, and air fried it. I said, Nancy. And she made meatballs, too. She put baking soda, a little bit of baking soda in her ground meat instead of breadcrumb to keep it at 0 points. She said it helps it gel together. I would put the breadcrumbs anyway. I don't have to have, we figure all the amount of breadcrumbs you have and all that meat, it's going to work out in the wash. But those salmon bites on top of that cucumber, and she made egg roll in a bowl. And she got her shrimp and she put it in a blender, like a food processor, made like a paste. It was interesting. I did share the video. I forgot to pickle. I read that already. Oh, you're getting grocery outlet in Ohio. Congratulations. I love ours. If yesterday's breakfast, I had Amy Lou's organic chicken sausage I got there. It was fun. I got 3 links for 3 points. It was delicious. So it's supposed to be 100% accurate. Think about it for a minute. The picture option can tell you that. I agree. But people get all like up in arms about that. It's not perfect. I don't know. I think it's great. I do. I think that's a great thing, especially when you're out. And if you take a picture of your food, you could use the picture later too. You don't have to do it right there. You could take the picture, save it for later. But if you want to know like the guesstimation of points, I guess you should do it while you eat. I do. I love Grocery Outlet. I am so, I mean, the prices, I got the hot chocolate chips there. I've got like 3 bags. They're like $2.99. Now, you know, they're not the size I'm used to, so I have to cut them. But yeah. I do use oatmeal in my meatloaf. That's true. I use oats in my meatballs. I do. I like oatmeal in my meatloaf, but yeah, there you go. I use the quick oats in my meatloaf or meatballs. That's great. Forgot about that. See? You see why we have this? It's not always about me. I always say, you guys inspire me. Can we just give it all a hand? And I'm telling you, and I showed you all the recipes. I'm like, they are so... Eric Greenspan, you got to look at his recipes. His recipes are fantastic. Hello, J-Dog. It's been a hot minute. Welcome back. Don't forget to thumbs up this live, please. I appreciate it. I'm over caffeinated. Can you tell? I'm getting ready for a snowstorm here. I'm hoping it's a small one. I will post pictures in the group tomorrow. If you're not joined our Facebook group, Dish with Dee's crew, you should. We are on Facebook. And we'd like to have you part of the group. You know, it's a lot of stuff goes on in there. If you're having a bad day, you can post in there. And everything is usually linked in the description box below. Anything I usually mention, it should be down in the description box below. So I will also, let me put this up for you guys, just in case you didn't know. And you could, what I would do is I would say grab the link and save it for when we're done, because you might need it. It's always fun to have a something to do after. There's the link to today's app tutorial. I pretty much go over everything. I show you how to get into the meetings, how to check out your online meetings, how to check out your in-person meetings. So one thing I didn't do, and I have to mention that, and I will definitely be doing another video in the near future. That's awesome. I love Grocery Outlet. Oh, yes. You know, I think a lot of us avoided red meat because we had to pay points for it. You know, and I think that's part of the reason that they made it 0. You don't want to take anything out. You know, I was at a Zoom when they announced the 0 Point Foods that Sunday, and people were nervous about the potatoes. They're like, I haven't had potatoes in so long. I'm afraid. I felt so sad for those people. I'm like, oh my gosh, why are you not having potatoes? You know what? I guess, you know, I'm from the school of, I'll have it, but I'm not going to have as much. I weigh my potatoes. I have 2 points worth at breakfast, 3 to 4 at dinner. I weigh them out. I mean, I can't imagine being afraid to eat potatoes. I was like, wow. I don't ever want to get to that point where I'm afraid of anything. I'll be hanging up my knickers if that happens. I'm like, oh my gosh, but so many people were so upset. Let's pin this. I could pin it. Pin message. Here we go. There we go. I had the cookbook Eric Greenspan. Oh, I didn't know he made one. How fun is that? I love Eric Greenspan. He's got some really good recipes on there. Reminds me of Core, but more flexible with extra points. I was hoping for almond milk to be 0. That was one of the things I was hoping for. But you know what? I can remind myself that you have 23 points to use, Denise. You got to use them on something. They don't expect you just to eat 0 Point foods, you know? We have to incorporate other things. Your channel is the only channel that keeps me on my track. That's awesome. I love that. Time flies. I watch all the new ones. Thank you. That's awesome. That's great. Congratulations, Aaron. I love that. Exactly. They didn't. You know, and even when you have like mashed potatoes, like I'm not counting them. I will count a little bit of butter and a tablespoon of milk. I'm going to get my portion, but maybe a little bit of butter. I'll give it a couple of points, but I'm not going to I'm not going to give it 30 points. And when you see something that is, how can I say this? I can't remember what the situation was. Somebody posted something in the group and said it came up as, it was a chicken sausage. That's what it was. So it came up as points. But the only thing in there is chicken and spices. But it's not chicken in its original form. It's been made into a sausage. So it is slightly processed. So yeah, it should have a little bit of points. Don't be afraid to eat it because of that. I mean, but it's not chicken breast. You're not eating chicken breast or chicken thigh. You're eating chicken that's been made into a sausage. Been ground up. You know, anytime they do things like that, yes, you have to count it. So but don't not have it because of that. Like, it's just, they have to, because it's not in its original form, so it has to have points. Even though you might see nothing on the nutrition label that should say that has calories or anything or extra added things. Make me sad at my meeting when people say I can't. I know. It makes me sad too. And where are these leaders at? Not comforting these people and saying, hey, you know what? You can have them. That's what upsets me even more. You can't. You know, food didn't cause us to get this way. We ate too much. And I said this all the time. I ate too much. That's why I'm here. I'm Denise. I eat too much. And when I said it in the app tutorial, I said, when I was showing the beef, the proteins, I said, see, it says 3 ounces. That's our serving of meat. Don't be just grabbing yourself a big old Fred Flintstone size steak and say, hey, it's 0 points and a big old King Kong potato. Yeah. No. Portions, portions, portions are what we need to follow. Put yogurt in mashed potatoes. Oh, that's a great idea. I think, or cottage cheese would be really good, because I think cottage cheese, because it has that cheesy oomphness that would lend so well to a lot of things. Proud Mary, keep on burning. I remember crying over a banana saying 2 points at the end of the night 20 years ago. My husband just looked at me and said, eat the damn banana. Yeah, I can. But I think, though, I get why we think that way. But that's when you need that support system to come over and give you a hug and say, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Eat them and weigh them. And, you know what I'm saying? Don't eat the King Kong potato. Brown chicken doesn't have points. Chicken sausage with just chicken and seasoning should be 0. It's processed, though, and that's what Weight Watchers will say. Anytime it is not originally the way it's intended to be made, that's why it has points. It's like air-fried chickpeas have points. You've put nothing on them, but because they're air-fried and they're now considered a snack, they have points. Because they feel that you will overindulge in them. So I think it's just to keep us honest. I do. I think it's a way to sit there and somehow to have some sort of control. And I think when you put a point on there, you won't go back for a second sausage. Flintstone. You see Fred Flintstone? He's putting it in the car, the drive-in, his car would go sideways. I think that was it. Was that a stick or was that ribs? It was something like that. Eliminating food is a symptom of an eating disorder. My sister I will tell you, a lot of people who have been on any sort of weight loss journey, diet, or I think sometimes they get that. I think because it's a super hyper focus. When you hyper focus on anything obsessively, I think you can get that way. And that's why I kept saying, if I ever get overly fixated, I'm not going to trade overeating for undereating. Said that, well, it's better that I undereat. No, not really. You can have just as many problems if you're not getting enough nutrition as you do if you're getting too much. Yeah, that is a hard life, Karen. I think it is when food is like becomes fearful. That's a hard one. Well, chicken wings have points. And you think, well, the rest of the chicken doesn't. Why would chicken wings have points? Well, I think because it's very hard to get a chicken wing without skin. You could take the skin off chicken wings. So why wouldn't they say chicken wings without skin? Personally, I think because we buffalo them, and I think they're thinking we're going to eat a whole crap ton of chicken wings. I don't know. But yeah, chicken wings are the only chicken that has points. Well, yeah. Well, drumsticks, I guess. Do they have points? Chicken drumsticks? I never looked at that. I know boneless, skinless thighs, I wonder what drumsticks do. Somebody looked on our app for that, because I'm here doing a live, but I don't just, because somebody asked at a Zoom about chicken wings. They didn't explain why, because guess what? They probably don't know why. You do it as a young teen. That is, because being a teenager is hard. Peer pressure is horrific. And yeah, and you got people telling you, because, oh, you're like, really? I know. It's hard. It's so hard. It's so hard to grow up. R0 without skin. Okay, thank you, J-Dog. Now but chicken wings have points. I wonder if because you can't, you can get the skin off of it. It'd be tedious. I wouldn't want to do it. I ain't cooking no chicken wings here without skin. Maybe you could buy them. You could go to the butcher. Can I have my chicken wings without skin, please? Okay, so drummies are 0, thighs are 0, breasts are 0. So, but wings are not. Fun fact. I thought I'd share that. Thought that was interesting, but nobody could explain why chicken wings have points. Hello, Leslie. But nobody can explain why chicken wings have points. So I'm here to say I have no idea either. I'm going to be honest. You're going to laugh when I say this, but chicken wings are a lot of work for a little bit of meat. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to put that out there. Yes, they are. I'd rather get me a nice piece of like chicken breast, make it or a strip, and buffalo that and enjoy it. I'm not fighting through no bones for that little bit of meat. Not doing it, not doing it, not doing it. I also want to bread my chicken in pork rinds. I don't think it's really high in points. I think you can get a decent amount of pork rinds pretty low. That's what the people on keto eat. And low carb, they eat pork rinds on their chicken. And I've often thought of trying it because I think it'd be I think it'd be a great flavor and a great crunch. I agree with you, Karen. It's so sad when you think you're never good enough, you know, and no matter it's so hard. We have Empire Burger Restaurant here, and everything is locally sourced, fresh, not frozen. They have smashed turkey burgers. Ooh, I would think so. I mean, you could ask them. I'm sure there's somewhere there's nutritional information on their website, but I would think unless there's something added to the meat, like I don't know. But I mean, you can give it a point for shits and giggles. I mean, I'm sure it's probably cooked in some sort of oil on the grill because you don't want it to stick. It's going to stick on the griddle because it's got no fat in it. So you got to put some oil down on that griddle. So yeah, there's a little bit of oil. Is there a lot of oil? There's not a tablespoon of oil in that. It's brushed, you know. But you know, I would give it 1 point and be done with it. See, uncooked skinless chicken wings are 1 point. Why? Why? Why are chicken wings points? That's the great mystery, which I might have to get to the end of to the bottom of that one. The rest of the chicken is 0, but the wings. But again, I'm not wasting my time fighting for a little bit of meat. It's not my thing. Oh, that's wonderful. Karen, congratulations to her. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I would look on their website and see if there's anything added. I mean, it could be using the worst part of the turkey. Maybe there's skin in with the ground. I mean, you don't know. But like I said, give it a point or two. Cover everything else. That's what I usually do. If you want to have a bun or do the old lettuce wrap, I do enjoy a lettuce wrap. I like the crunch, and I do love a portobello bun. Oh my gosh. I used to eat portobello buns at my heaviest weight, so I love grill your portobello buns, put your burger in there, because I love mushrooms on my burger anyway. Chicken wings are basically all skin. That's why they are crunchy and delicious. Skin is now there's no skin on any. But if you take off the skin, which kind of wouldn't leave much there. Oh, people that's like shrimp. I mean, you know how many shrimp I can go through? I can go through a lot of shrimp. Because it's like you feel like you're eating nothing. But I will say they are filling. Anything with protein, you will feel full. I don't feel the fascination of chicken wing. I'm not fighting for a little bit. Even at my heaviest, I was not a huge chicken wing lover. Nah. Give me a thigh. Give me a tender, and we will talk. I mean, it's just way too much work. Way too much work for a little bit of meat. It just is. You've heard me say it. I said it, I own it. Not enough meat for all that work. Oh, thank you, Susan. That's appreciated. All about the buffalo sauce. I do. Like I said, a few times, I haven't done it for a while. I used to make buffalo tenders. The boys will love them. You know, and when I make my wings, I just put them in the air fryer, my air fryer oven. I just dry them out as best I can, lay them flat, make sure your pan is nice and oiled, and I just sprinkle the seasoning on there and let them, you don't even miss them being fried. The boys are like, Mom, these are even better. I said, I know. There's no oil involved. They still get crispy and they're still delicious. Correct. Proud Mary. Chicken legs and thighs without skin are 0 points, but chicken wings, even without skin, are still points, which, again, it's the great mystery. You do it. I became a chicken wing fan when I was in college in Niagara Falls. However, those were huge and messy. No, though, if I will say, if you go to really good, like, we have a couple places that are known for their wings, and their wings are much bigger than those. I may indulge in one of those because it's like, and I love Asian sauce. Oh my gosh. Give me Asian wing sauce. I am there. I am so there. Yeah. I love good Asian wing sauce. I don't eat anything cooked on bones and skin. I ate like that when I was... I know! Bolthouse blue cheese is a... the Bolthouses have really improved since I started Weight Watchers. Back in the day, they were terrible. But man, all the Bolthouses, man, are absolutely phenomenal. So check. Some are lower in points than others, but they're still fantastic. All of them. They have a barbecue ranch. They have a Caesar. They have a blue cheese. Oh, I think they have a spicy ranch. They have so many good ones. Our store always has them on sale usually. Oh, Susan Al, yes, we are about to head out. This isn't about chicken or meat, but having tried calories zero noodles. I am very picky. I love them. They are cooked, and you rinse them and then cook them with whatever. What are they made from, Marissa? I'm curious to what they're made from. I've tried the tofu noodles. I don't hate them. I don't love them. If I'm going to have spaghetti and meatballs, I gotta have regular pasta. That's just me. I'm willing to suck up 6 points for my pasta, gladly. I am. But if it's something like a salad, or maybe a stir fry, I could put that in there and be happy. But we're talking a spaghetti and meatball dinner. You gotta have I have to. And I feel like I save all day for that, so I don't mind paying those points. I don't. Barilla protein pasta is pretty good. I agree. I second that. But I've never heard of that. I never heard of that. They might be made with there's yuca noodles, there's tofu noodles, and they're all 0 points. I do like the I think it's like a yuca. It's rice. I get off Thrive Market. I do like that. I mean, it's not taking the place of rice. Don't get me wrong, but I like it with my veggies, like at lunchtime. I don't know what I want, and I'll throw that in there. It's fun. Well, it's pretty fun to eat. Shirataki noodles. Yes, I like them with lo mein. I agree. I agree with you. I don't mind them there. You have to rinse them because they kind of smell, but they're not bad. Have a great week, everyone. Oh, there you go. And Target has a deal on Clean Simple Eats protein. Awesome. Thank you for that. Okay, yes. Keto Jack. I've seen them. I don't mind them, honestly, but I can't with meatballs, though. But that's me, and I'm willing to pay the points for it, and that's a personal choice. All right, my lovelies. Trader's sweet potato noodles. Oh, I've never seen those, I don't think. That sounds really good, though. Don't forget to thumbs up this live before you leave. I so appreciate it. It is the end of our hour. My God, is this going fast or what? Thank you all for coming. I will see you again next Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel. But we will be here during the week. I did post up in the pin post up there today's app tutorial. It's a full in-depth one. I go over a little bit of everything. So if you are new or returning back to WW, need a little refresher, there's a lot of interesting tips in there. Go check it out. Tomorrow will be my weigh-in and weekly meeting topics coming up tomorrow. That'll be up usually in the afternoon. I also have a fun video coming this week. I don't want to spoil it, but you guys are going to like it. I think you're going to, based on this conversation, I think you're going to like it. It's not a cooking video. That was spaghetti and meatballs. You're like me. I know. We talk about food, and it's like, I get it. Y'all have a great week. Remember, it's Sunday. It's the beginning of a new week. If we had a bad week from the holiday, it's time to put that in the past. I love you all. Remember, don't let what you did last week affect what you do this week. Awesome! 150 calories walked off. I should be walking. That's awesome. Y'all have a great week. Don't bring last week's into this week because it's a whole new week. We're in 2025 now. We are 6 days in? 5 days in. Tomorrow's 6 days. Make it count. Thank you all. Don't forget to thumbs up this live before you go. I appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Join our community here. Find us on Facebook, Dish with D's Crew. We'd love to have you as part of our YouTube Facebook family. Because we all hang out there during the week when we're not here. So join us there. I'm going to be contemplating my Zoom, so be on the lookout for that. Have a great rest of your week. I will see you later. Bye, my lovelies.